What gear do you need to start creating content? The internet will have you believe that you need the latest lens, latest camera, or even studio lights. And this can be overwhelming as someone who's just getting started. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can get started with what you already have. Hi, my name is Monica. I'm a creator and graphic designer and someone who has been creating videos ever since I had my first Nokia phone. Growing up, I've always seen YouTubers use the latest gear, and as a kid who had no money and no way to afford any of the gear that they were using, what did I use? I used what I had, and so can you. My mom has always given me this advice, and that is use what you have. And this advice only has already pushed my creativity in ways that I did not expect. I know it might be tempting to get the latest lens, the camera, or the studio lights, but if you look around well enough, you'll see that there are enough items that you can use right now to start creating content. I want to tell you, and let me hold your hands when I tell you this, you do not need all the gear to get started. I know it might be very tempting to get all the new gear and that it seems very tempting to get started, but honestly, the best ideas come when you're working with constraints, and that is something that I have faced and I'm still facing up to this day. Now, when you look around well enough, you'll see that you have a phone. Maybe that's even what you're using to watch me right now, but that is the first step that you can take to start creating content, is using your phone. And that brings me to my next point. What do you need to start creating videos? And there are 4 things that I'll mention. 1, you need something to record. 2, a microphone. 3, laptop or PC. And 4, editing software. Before we get into any of these points, I just want to say that even if you don't have the latest gear or any of the latest equipment, it doesn't have to stop you from creating. At the end of the day, all these tools, all these cameras, all these lenses, they are just tools that help you create what you want. And it's up to you to use what you have, as I said before, use what you have and create something that is powerful, good, and just creative in general. I don't know why I said creative like that sounded very goofy, but you know what I mean. You don't need the latest gear, you don't need the best gear to start creating content. If your story is good, people will enjoy and follow, but that is for later in the video. So, number 1, something to record. A lot of people already have a great recording tool, and that is this phone. Yes, the phone that you're using to watch me right now. When I go to concerts, people always ask me when I post the vlogs, what gear do you use? Did you bring your camera into the hall, etc, etc? And I just tell them that it's my phone. People sleep on the idea of using your phone to record, and the one thing that I love about having a phone is that it is so easy to use, it's very portable, it's very easy, you can set it up anywhere, and it's always something that you carry with you when you're traveling, when you're doing, you don't need to think twice about setting up a shot. So that is one thing that I love about my phone, is that using a phone is that it's very easy to record and to pick up and start recording. Whereas if you had a camera and a tripod, you need to think about how I'm gonna set up the shot, etc, etc. Just a lot of steps. So if you're something that's just getting started and you want to get your reps in, I advise using your phone is something that is so underrated, and I think we really just overthink the need of having the best gear to start creating, whereas we can just start getting our reps in and practice with what we have, and that is using your phone. Even when I started creating last year, my goal was to become a better filmmaker or to become a better creator in general, and I was thinking about, oh, I don't have the Sony FX3, I don't have the best mic, I don't have the best house, for example, I don't have the best setup to set things up. But then I wrote down in my journal something that has always stayed with me, and that is that you do not need the best gear to start creating. I just need to create with what I have and show people that you can do that too. And that is literally what I do. So remember that, please. Yeah, just remember what I just said. Please, if you want to start creating and you need something to record, here, your phone, use it. Ew, that sounded... If you need something to start creating content or you're looking for something to record, here, use your phone, the one you're using right now, and start getting your reps in. So number 2, audio is very important and it's something that's very easily overlooked. When you're watching a video and scrolling and you're watching a video with bad video quality, it's not that bad. But when you're watching a video that has bad audio quality, you know damn well you're going to be turning off that video because it's annoying and you're not going to be concentrating. That video just icks you and you're going to turn it off because the audio quality is something that's so important. You know, when you're in a call with someone and someone is calling you and stuff and they're cutting off, it's annoying. You don't have interest in calling with that person anymore. Audio is important, please. So if you don't want to worry about your audio sounding bad when you're standing on a far distance or etc, etc, I do advise investing in a good microphone, and this doesn't have to be very expensive. I have some recommendations for you. The Boya BY-V10 2.0 USB-C, it's a very great budget-friendly option to start creating. It's very perfect for voiceovers, vlogs, etc, and even like talking head videos. And then something that's a bit more pricey is the Rode Micro USB-C mic. This is something that I have used, that I got at the creators on Creators event, and it's a step up for those who want professional audio without being tied to their device. My mom uses this mic to record her videos, and the quality of the audio from these mics are just amazing, and they're really good. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly mic, I do advise the Boya mic, and if you want to have more step-up professional option, it's the Rode USB-C micro USB mic. I hope I just said that, but if not, I'll put it in the screen here. I feel like this video is all over the place, but it's okay. Okay, so in order to edit your videos, you'll need a device to edit on, and this is something that I always use, the laptop, PC, etc. But nowadays you can also edit with your phone. It's very easy, and that's also something that I started with when I started creating content. You can edit on your laptop, PC, iPad, phone. You can use anything nowadays, but it's important to know that this device is not something that let's just say it has to be something that can handle your footage. There's nothing more annoying than when you're editing and your laptop or PC or phone crashes, because it can handle the footage that you record on it. So it doesn't need to be the latest thing, but let it be able to handle the footage that you record. Okay, so now that you have your phone, laptop, microphone, and PC to edit on, it is time for the fun part, and that is editing. So you can use your phone to edit your content, and that is something that I use when I started creating these silly vlogs. I used to edit them on my phone, and nowadays you can use apps like CapCut, Snapseed to edit. CapCut is something that I've used to edit most of the stories that I post, or to make some quick montages. It's very nice to use CapCut, and I do recommend it. A lot of people use it, and I've heard good things about it. So if you're looking for a good app for your phone, use CapCut. Okay, so now for the real creators. I rather edit on my PC because everything is just easier to see, and it's huge. As you can see, I have a PC custom built here in the background. But if you don't have access to one, it's not bad. You can just use your phone, as I said before. Use what you have. That's the motto of this video. So you might be thinking, okay, I don't have the right software to edit on. Premiere Pro is too expensive, blah blah, etc, etc. I got you. DaVinci Resolve exists, and that is something that I use to edit my videos right now, and I use to edit all of the videos that I'm posting right now. DaVinci Resolve. I know the software might look intimidating, and I know that the way the color space, everything looks very intimidating, but I promise you that if you give it time and you learn and practice and follow a lot of tutorials, DaVinci Resolve is a great editor. As someone who has used Premiere Pro for a very long time, and I was someone that used Premiere Pro, and no one was going to tell me to move until this guy recommended DaVinci Resolve to me, and I tried it out. I have to say that DaVinci Resolve is probably the better editor compared to Premiere Pro. In terms of color grading, in terms of editing, workflow, everything, DaVinci Resolve is really good. And the best part about all this is why I love DaVinci so much is that a lot of the features that you need, the basic necessities to edit, you do not need to upgrade to the paid version yet. I have been using the free version up till now, and have not seen any need for me to upgrade yet, because everything is already in the free version. It's really great. And why I love DaVinci Resolve 2, let's be honest, if I want to upgrade, I'm paying a one-time payment. I don't need to be paying monthly. Why are we still doing monthly payments to DaVinci Resolve, to Premiere? No offense, I love Adobe and I still use it. As I'm a graphic designer, I have to use it and stuff, but the monthly payments, that's kind of annoying. If I use DaVinci, it's more, I can just use DaVinci Easy and just not worry about paying it monthly. The amount of money Adobe has taken from me, it's okay though. It's worth it because I'm using everything, but you get what I mean. Looking for a good free editing software on your laptop, PC, I recommend DaVinci Resolve. It's a great app, and even though it looks intimidating, if you give it some time, I promise you it will be something that you'll be very grateful that you gave yourself the time to learn, because DaVinci Resolve is truly a very great editor. And I am saying this as someone who is using Premiere, or still sometimes uses Premiere. DaVinci Resolve is so much better. So please give yourself some time, practice Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, even with color grading and everything. You got this. You got this. I trust you got this. My camera is gonna turn off, so I have to switch the battery. Give me a second. New battery, because I've been yapping for so long. I feel like I'm such a yapper when I do these videos because I'm starting to talk out of point. And a bonus tip for the people that decided to finish this video, I have a bonus tip for you. The power of story. The power of story. Even if you have all the good gear in the world, your videos won't do well without a good story. If you think about your favorite creator and what keeps people watching, it's not only their visuals, it's how they connect with their audience and how they tell their story. I really think we all underestimate the power of a good story, because at the end of the day, we can have pretty visuals, but if you don't have a good story and a good way of narrating the story, people will not enjoy watching the videos. I think we can create really beautiful visuals, whether these are vlogs, tutorials, gaming videos, or anything else. Your story is what will set them apart from the rest. It is what will keep people hooked, and it is what will keep people from coming back to watch your videos. Your story is so important, and it's something that is so, I feel like, also overlooked. The same with audio. If you can create a beautiful video, if you can create a video, whether it's a tutorial or anything, if you can create a beautiful story around it, it is something that will keep people hooked to your videos. If you're watching a movie or you're watching a series or anything, what keeps you hooked is the story. It's the narration, it's the story, it's the way the people are interacting with you. So I do recommend, please try to, if you're starting out, the power of story is something that's so overlooked, and it's something that's so important, and something that I also try to remind myself of every single time, is that story is so important. It is what keep people hooked to your videos, and it is what will cause them to come back to watch your videos, because they love the way they interact with you and they love the way you create the visual. So please remember the power of a good story. Don't overlook it. It's really important, and try to get better at it, as I am myself too. So to conclude this video, you do not need the greatest gear to start creating. Work with what you have and start creating, and start getting those reps in. Every little step counts. If you've ever been thinking about starting creating videos, please do. Even when you don't post them online, you do not need to post the videos online, but there's something beautiful about just documenting your life. Remember when your mom used to create the videos about you as a child and you watch them back? It's a certain type of nostalgia, a certain type of feeling. It's also interesting to just see how you were doing at a certain time in your age. Pictures are good, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy taking pictures, but a video speaks so much louder. You can see how you were as a person, how you used to interact, how you used to talk. It is such a funny way of just looking back at life, let's just call it like that. And also remember that your favorite creators also started from somewhere. They might even use their phone, they might even use their old video camera. Start from somewhere. What counts is that consistency is key. I promise you that if you do something every single day, or if you keep consistent with the thing that you want to get better at, you will eventually see results. It may take time, it may take months, it may take days, it may take weeks. But I promise you that if you remain consistent with creating, if you remain consistent with practicing with what you want to get better at, I promise you, you will get better. So please grab your phone, grab your laptop, grab that microphone, start creating. The world is waiting for your voice. That sounds so goofy. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and now I want to hear from you. What gear do you use to create, and what is holding you back from creating? Also, let me know if you would like me to create a video about what gear I'm currently using, or like a what's in my camera bag type of video, and I'll see you guys next week Friday. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials. It's Monica Osaki. The rest is in the description. I'll see you guys next week Friday. Goodbye. I have used this phone like this the entire time. It took me 1 hour to record this video, and I still got my phone.